You're getting too much grease. All you're doing is throwing the grease in the middle of the bearing. You want it in the crack of the bearing. Today we're going to teach my son how to work on the bearings on these trailers. So go ahead and zoom in here. We're going to take off this wheel, and then after we get that taken off, we're going to check the bearings and repack those with some grease. So stay tuned. All right, Cam, you're going to take that bearing that you have in your hand, and you're going to push the grease in from the bottom of that bearing, the fatter side of the bearing. You're just going to keep on driving it, the grease up into the bearing. Let's go and try it a few times here and see if you can get it. Yeah, just keep doing that. And now what you're going to do is spin the bearing in your hand, and that way you're going to keep doing that over and over. And then every so often you got to clean that grease out of the middle of the bearing and put it back in your palm. Okay? And you keep doing that until you see grease coming out the top. And once you're out of grease, just keep doing it. See how that black grease is coming out? You're getting all the old nasty grease. Now you skip too much. So you got to go back and you got to hit every single thing. And you just keep going. Don't take off till you're taking too big of a chunk. All you're doing is throwing the grease in the middle of your bearing, and the grease needs to go in your bearing. So you're just barely catching the edge of the bearing grease to go in. That way you're not throwing the grease in your hand. Okay, let's go and clean the grease out of the middle of the bearing. And then scoop all that out and put that back in your palm. And you got to clean your back of your fingers off too. So you're making a mess, buddy. Okay, push that grease back up in your palm because it's down on the side of your hand now. Clean all that stuff out. Okay, keep working on yourself. You moved too far. You got to start right where you ended. Go back. There you go. Right about there. Not too much grease. There you go. Keep going like that until you see it popping up on the top. Now you can turn it a little bit now, right? Yeah. Just a little bit. You got to get everything in their grease. That's good. Turn it. You're getting too much grease. All you're doing is throwing the grease in the middle of the bearing. You want it in the crack of the bearing. You want to keep going, and you want to kind of get the dirty grease out of there and get clean grease in there. Okay, clean it back out. Did you make it all the way around? I think you did.
I did.
Huh?
I did.
Okay. You got that on there good? And you think you got good grease on there?
Yeah.
Okay, so go and slide that back on the spindle. Okay, grab that, get you some more grease in your palm. And this time don't, try to keep it in your palm, don't get it all over your fingers. That's a smaller bearing here. Okay, now clean your hand off on your glove there. You got too much grease on your, do the back side of your hand, there you go. You got some grease about ready to clop off the back side of your hand, the other hand. Okay, there you go. Grab that other bearing and do the exact same thing with it. It's a little smaller. This is the front bearing. Go and face the camera here. It's going to do the exact same thing all the way around it. Don't turn until you see it coming out of the top.
See it coming out.
You got to get the old dirt grease out and get the new grease coming out. It's a quick action. You don't have to hold it there for a few seconds. It's not going to change anything. It's just 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Show the camera a little bit. You got it. Point your hand down. It's just a quick action, Cam. You just push it down. You're like going slow-mo. Yeah, just do it faster. It's like there's no pause in there. See that old grease popping up there.
Can I put this last one on the thing?
Huh?
Can I put this on the...
No, you can't because that goes inside the hub. All right, so let's go and continue here. Now what we need to do is let's go ahead and add a little bit of grease in the middle there. So you have to set that down, or put that inside put it inside of the hub. Remember, It goes the other way. Yep. Okay, grab a little grease. More than that, you just barely got any in there. Let's go and put some in front of the bearing and on the hub.
Right here?
Yeah, that's the hub. All the way around. Don't scrape it off. Put some more on the top now. You scraped it all to the bottom. Okay, there you go. Okay, and let's clean up your hands a little bit. So next time you want to have all the hubs off and ready to go. So clean it up as best you can there. Come on, quickly. You're like doing one hand at a time. Just like wipe it like you're wiping your hands on a washcloth. There you go. It's not going to be perfect. Turn it over and do your hands on the other side. You just turned it right back to the bad side. Okay, take the hub off. Put the hub up on the thing. Grab it by the screws. Don't knock that bearing on the ground.
Okay, run it by the outside.
That's too sharp of an angle. You're going to knock the bearing out. Up higher. There, you're knocking the bearing out. You have to just put the bearing back in. All the way back. Okay, put the bearing in there. That's not straight because it's not in there. It has to be perfectly straight when you're going in there. No, don't do that. Push it in there. You need to push on this side. You're pushing on the other side. Now you got too much. Use your screwdriver and kind of give it a little bit of pop on there. Just a tiny one because you got to get it leveled out. Oh, that's too much. Now you got them leveled out. Now use your hands and push them in there. Both at the same pressure on both sides. There you go.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it. Now you got to put the washer on there. The nut, make sure it faces the right way. The flat side goes to the back.
Oh, flat.
The front side's curved more. Yep, just like that. You have to do it all the way off. Otherwise, you're going to be in the exact same cross threading. Keep going backwards. Push in on it and go backwards. Nope, keep going. You got to go full round until it like seats in there. If you let go of it, then it doesn't seat in.
Just I think it's a hard.
Okay, so use the pliers, but open them up. Clean the end of where the grease port that's too. See? Hey, it has to hit the corner. It's not hitting the corner. Right, is it?
None of it.
Yeah, it was. You just spin it till it's locked. There you go. Now put your... You gotta use your other hand and push that thing all the way back to the back. Okay, now push it all the way to the back. Nope, it's not all the way to the back. Hey, I appreciate you guys following along as we grease the bearings on this trailer. We got a few more hubs to do. We only got one down. We got 3 more to go on this trailer, and we got a couple other trailers. So we're just gonna continue maintaining these things, make sure they're ready to go, and we're not gonna have any issues or failure on the road. But I appreciate you guys following along. If you guys need a trailer, make sure you check out Pendleton Trailer Rentals if you're in the Jefferson City, Missouri area. Until next time, God bless you all.